Hello guys, my name is X1 Gamer and welcome to another Descent of Dragons card review. This is the next expansion for Hearthstone that will be released in December 10, 2019. So let's see the first card that was revealed in the last 24 hours. The first card is Stowaway. 5 mana, 4/4 rogue minion. Battle cry: if there are cards in your deck that didn't start there, draw 2 of them. First of all, I find this text a little bit strange. Why it just didn't say draw 2 cards that didn't start in your deck? Isn't that supposed to be a lot more consistent with anything else that was similar to that? I don't know, maybe it's just inside joke. Maybe it's a wrong translation from Chinese servers and something. I don't know. Let's talk about the card itself. This card is pretty strong. It has synergy with a lot of stuff in a rogue decks. With Togwoggle Scheme, with Academic Espionage, and lots of other stuff. So I think this card will definitely see lots of play. It's a very powerful one. A rogue usually like to draw cards only early in the game, so you didn't sacrifice too much when you play this, because the effect is pretty strong and the stats is not perfect, but it's decent. 5 mana 4/4, it's pretty okay for this type of effect. Drawing 2 cards from your deck, it's a very powerful effect. So I think this is for me, this is personally is a 4-star card. It's very powerful one and will definitely see a lot of play in a lots of decks in a rogue. So pretty strong one, so watch out for Stowaway. It will definitely be in your way. So let's go to the next one. Next one, we have the most broken, ridiculous card in the set so far. Let's see, it's a neutral legendary minion, Goblin Dragon Egg, or the official name of the card, it's something else. It's a freeze candle roost or something like that. Anyway, never mind. 4 mana 5/4 battle cry: reduce the cost of a dragons in your deck by 2. Oh my god, this is absolutely ridiculously insane card. It have so many synergy with lots of cards. For example, like Bellyful Banker, Lab Recruiter, Seance, and Shadow Step, and a lot others. So imagine this: when you play this card, you will discount a lot of minions in your deck by 2. And like we know, all discounts in card games, especially in Hearthstone, it's extremely powerful. They usually tend to break the game, and this one is not exclusion. This one is the most powerful card that I see in this expansion. We used to have a paladin card that is called Dragon Consort that cost 5 mana reduced. The text says next dragon that you play, it cost 2 less, and was basically very powerful card. It gives you a lot of ramp, a lot of tempo swing, and this one is a lot more stronger. It's a little bit slow. It's a little bit slow because you need to draw a card to actually take effect, but this will happen next round, because when you play this, you usually want to have like 12-14 dragons in your deck. So how often you will draw a dragon after you play this? Most probably 75 to 80% of the time. Next time when you draw a dragon, it will be discounted, so you can combo it with spell with removers. You can play a dragon and spell and remove the minion on board, and play a large dragon that will have effect on board. So this is insanely powerful card, ridiculously powerful card. This will be nerfed at some point, I'm absolutely sure, because reducing the cost of cards savagely like this, it's so powerful, especially when you combine it with this card, because you can return this to your deck and play it again. You can shuffle this with Rogue and play it over and over again. It will be this type of high rolling stuff that we already see with Kelesat back in the days. Also, you can use Seance with Priest. Also, it's not even that slow because it's round 6 combo. So why not play this on round 6? You don't even sacrifice too much because the minion itself is pretty strong. It's not like 4 mana 1/1. It's not like 4 mana 2/2 or something that is very, very bad and you will be afraid to play. No. This is 4 mana 5/4. This is already a good minion. So this is already a good minion. You didn't sacrifice anything when you play this minion. It's pretty strong. It's absolutely amazing. And I'm very, very afraid of this card. I'm very, very scary. I'm extremely worried about this card and what will happen after this expansion is released. So watch out for this card. If you get this card from pack, never ever disenchant this card. Contrary, just craft this card on day 1 because this is most powerful card in the entire set so far. So let's move to the next one. Next one, we have a pretty interesting one. A neutral minion, depth charge, 1 mana 0/5. At the start of your turn, deal 5 damage to all minions. There is no chance that you will not compare this card to Doomsayer. Doomsayer is pretty much similar one. It's from the classic set. But this one is quite different. And I want to explain why. Because this one, it actually allows you to survive. So how that? So if you play this in Priest and buff it with Shadow, with wards kind of buffing effects, this will do 5 damage to all minions, and this one will survive on your board, and you will be able to play to have another board clear for the next round. So your opponent will either need to kill this immediately, or he will need to miss a turn, which is extremely powerful against aggro decks. So I didn't say that this card is absolutely insane or something. I didn't say this card is broken or will see tons of play, but it's a very, very interesting tech card that will most probably will see some play. I give this card like a 3-star card. It's a pretty decent one. It's a tech card, so it will not see much play into a wide variety of decks, but it will definitely see some play in some slower deck, especially in Priest, and maybe some slow mage decks or some kind of OTK decks, which will be able to buff this card above 5 health, so they will have like 2 board clear in a row for 2 consecutive turns. So why not? It's a nice, interesting card, and I will definitely see that we'll see some play. It will not be meta defining card. It will not be like you will not see this card a lot of the time, but will be very specific in some niche kind of specific OTK combo decks that will need survivability. I think this card will definitely see some play in one form or another. Beside that, it's just 1 mana 0/5. So if Silence Priest is a thing, so why not silence this one and just next round just buff and kill your opponent with Inner Fire, Divine Spirit, Inner Fire, combo. So why not? It's just kind of possibility. So I think it's pretty good one. So let's move to the next one. Next one, we have another neutral epic minion, Tentacled Intimidator. 5 mana 6/5. Battle Cry, both players draw a card, swap their cost. It's a pretty weak one. A lot of people I see say that this card is great against aggro. No, it's not great against aggro, because when you play this on round 5, you leave yourself open. You didn't do absolutely anything when you play this card. Even worse, your opponent draw a card. Yeah, that card will most probably cost a little bit more than usual, because aggro decks cost card is usually cheap, like 1, 2 or 3 mana. But who care about this? who care about this? Yeah, you can draw a card and swap it, so you will have like cheap taunt minion or cheap board clear. But is that worth it? No, because you will be most probably dead on round 6 or 7 if you didn't use board clear around 4 or round 5. It's a very precise moment in the game that you want to stabilize against aggro, you want to have enough health to survive, you want to stabilize this board, and you don't want to play this card on round 5 against aggro. So it's a pretty challenging card to use. I think this card will fall short and will not see too much play, so I can't give more than 2 star of this card. I give this card 2 star and not 1 star because it just have a very good stats. 5 mana 6/5 is pretty strong stats, but the effect is not very strong and will most probably not see too much play in constructed because it's very dangerous to play this card on round 5. Maybe this card will see some play in some kind of strange paladin decks like duel paladin or something like that, but that's way too it's just a dreaming, so we need to wait and see. So that's everything for today video, guys. Only 4 cards was revealed. I'm looking forward to the next cards, and don't forget to tune in, subscribe for more cards and more ridiculous synergies that we will need to wait and discover in this expansion. Stay positive, guys, and I see you online.